So I kind of just woke up. It's been quite a hectic weekend. What's up, MD? What's up, MD Luffy? How's everybody doing on this Monday morning? We are. I'm installing Stream Raiders again. There was an update. I'm doing fine. What's up, Chia Wei? I'm doing fine. A little as usual, a little gutted because of the end of the run. I thought about the last game. We'll talk about it later. But I thought about the last game, and like even though my play was not optimized, I don't think I would have won. But it's still there. Still there. It's still like I had this game. It feels like I had this game. Oh yeah, definitely. But at this point, you have already won this. It's more like you lost everything you could have won. Know what I mean? It's like losing in the final. Like you see the finals of the World Cup. Like losing team is like, oh no, we didn't win the trophy. Yeah, well you made second place. Yeah, but today we didn't win anything. That's how you feel when you're playing the last match. Hey Yan John, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Yeah, that was quite a weekend. We're gonna go over this in a second. Let's first I'll wait for people to arrive, and then I'll start the stream raider, and then we can talk about the weekend. Bien dormi? Ah, non, pas vraiment. No, I went to sleep super late. As like, what time did I go to sleep? I went to sleep around 3 because I almost followed the whole finals. Then I couldn't sleep. Then I woke up at 6. Then I fell asleep again at 8:30 or something. And then I fell asleep again till like 11, something like this. And I feel completely jet lagged. Playing at 1 a.m. is not easy. Why is it taking so long? Playing at 1 a.m. is tough. That I can tell you. Playing at 4 p.m. is hard. Playing at 1 a.m. is slow internet. Yeah, maybe. I think it's the servers. I don't think it's the internet. It's their servers, not my internet. So yeah, I don't know. No, I didn't sleep very well. Good that I actually woke up before 2 today, because that would have been then I would have still like be at your US time, and that's not good. Okay, let's put that on the side for now. There's 1 minute, but he's been saying 1 minute for like 3 minutes. So quick review of what I played. So in standard, as you know, I played Omnath. The big difference with most decks was the sideboard. And I have to say, a sideboard was not ideal. And that's probably why Gabe and I lost our matches, was because we didn't have the right wish targets. Like, we got flung to death most of the times in the... Like, we had the exact same... Like we lost the same matches in the finals. I lost to Austin and Aaron, and he lost to Austin and Aaron. Well, I beat Austin in the first match. But it was possible. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Kisushi. Yeah, it felt like the matchups were winnable, but it was so close, and I whiffed so hard in my first escape. We'll get to this in a little bit. Thank you, merci Clovis. Okay, it's almost done maybe. I'll start the battle, then I go into the details. It's just like the introduction for now. Let everybody arrive and settle down. Here we go. Hey Bengamar. Yeah, thank you very much. I really wanted me to win as well. Didn't happen. It was like one of the things that really would have been hard was to finish, because I finished at my last game was at 1 AM. Like finishing at 3 would have been really hard. Not yet. Gonna be in maybe at 4 or something. Good Gamar. Welcome to Draft Club. Thank you, Carlos, for the gifted sub. Salut lead. Merci. Alright, let's play some Stream Raiders, please. Savory couscous? No, not yet. I don't think we're gonna have couscous in a while. I mean, 2 weeks ago, we had couscous for a whole week. So, but yeah, I'll have some couscous. Oh, there was the no, was it online when they said that like couscous? Footbit, yeah. Oh, come on. Well, I'm on 60 FPS, so it's, you know. Yeah, well, the thing is, I would have had to win before. Did my top 8 friend? Let's meet this up. Who's my top 8 friend again? Yeah, that was not like, I think... Twitter guy, which one? Which Twitter guy? Which one? Which? I don't know. There's so many trolls now. I don't remember. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, Zleed. I don't know about this. Honestly, I was not putting him on Bone Crusher Giant. Oh, the span. Oh yeah, this guy. Yeah, screw it. Yeah, I don't want to talk. He's a troll. I know he's a troll. What's going on with Stream Raiders today? Almost there. Almost there. Thanks, Ozan. Thank you very much. Maybe I have to start again. Hey Gal, thank you very much as well. Hopefully it's gonna load. Yeah, this was a very hard play, and he had so many cards. Like, I don't know if it was possible to win this game. I don't know. Like the Wrath, like thinking about the Wrath and Ugin. That was also. Thank you, Vmix MTG. New band Sydney. Okay, so Stream Raiders is not loading, so maybe we can actually start on the. on the not on the. I can do it on through web. Actually, it did matter on my side. It did matter because when I yeah, we're gonna play on the browser. It's gonna work on the browser, but it would have mattered because I would not have fetched the Ugin. I would have fetched Fling, and that would have been a lot different. I would have had lethal, like he. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, Fling was really good. My escape was into 1 beanstalk at 4 lands. Les barres de voir. Jeez, what's going on? Still loading here. I think it's their servers. It's like a little, too many people playing on Stream Raiders. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Gab and I did not make the deck. So I'll first go through while this is loading, so first I'll go through historic, because then we have then we can go through standard for a while. So historic, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. So, salut Drago. So as you know, I've been testing historic for a while, and that's the deck I was playing the most. And I really like that deck. But since I was the only one, I'm gonna go through standard after. I'm gonna go through historic first, and then go through standard. Merci, Super Tomate. So that was the deck I most wanted to play. But just didn't happen because it was not good enough. It was just not good enough, and I'm pretty sure there's room for improvement, but no one worked on it with me, and it just didn't work out. I don't know about Omnath because, like, Euro is a real pain in the butt. It's fun against Neostorm, it's fun against a lot of different decks, but overall it's just an aggro deck with just like 23 lands, and you can't really Neostorm is okay. Neostorm is not bad. Alright, so that basically 2 days before I was like, yeah, okay, well, this deck is good, but probably not good enough. So I'm just not gonna play it. Man, what's happening? Yeah, this is my Stream Raiders is just blocked everywhere. Yeah, I mean I like this deck a lot. Oh, here we go. Yay! Yay! Alright, so we're in business. Let's go. What do we say we would go? We'd go down, right? To get all the treasures. Oh, down and up to get the yeah, let's go. Let's go there. Versus Gen's kind of hard. What's that game? That's Stream Raiders, but I don't know. I don't know if it's my internet. All right, so you guys join the fight. It's free. Just join. Just follow the link. Do your stuff. Register if you have to. But you probably. I don't think you have to do anything. And then just keep in mind that if you make any purchase on the site, on the Stream Raiders, you have like half of it going to a stream. It's like subscribing to the channel, and that's how they make their money, and that's how they support us. All right, place my dude, and in 30 minutes we'll have a battle. Oh. All right, so I like this deck, but I ended up not playing it. And so then I Crack shot, welcome back. So I ended up playing Sultai. Which is not a deck I particularly like. And on the ladder, I played on the ladder afterwards, and I won like one match out of like 5 or 6. I thought this deck was terrible. That's how I felt the deck was, but eventually I went like 4-1, 4-1-1. The deck actually delivered. So let's see. Let's go to the Magic. And oh yeah, I hate Thoughtseize. How did you know I hate Thoughtseize? Thoughtseize. I don't mind Thoughtseize actually. This Sultai, I never played Sultai, so let's see. It's day 1, right? Yeah, day 1. So the good thing, yeah, this deck with like Sultai with the pig. So they had a problem against John. So when I talk about I'm talking about CFB. I tested with CFB. This was LSV with Sam Sherman, Ben White's, Matt Nass, Gabby and I. That was a team. Gabby and I was like trying decks on the side. Matt was mostly playing Neoform, and the other Sultai and a bunch of other decks. Also like tried Mono Brown and Mono Brown Red. Mono Brown with Red. So my first covered match, I think I played a lot of let me check my MTG Melee so we can go over all the matches. It's like a deck for good pilots with not much meta abuse. I mean, the thing is, you don't have time. Like, how do you test for these tournaments? You can't. It's very hard to have 2 like 100% lists, because you either explore like a bunch of different if I can get to my rounds. What? How do I get on MTG Melee with all my matchups? I know I can do that. Thank you, Felix. Pairings, yes, no. I know I can do that with like have all your matchups, all your matches up till now. Their controller. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yes, here we go. All right. So round 1 I play against Patrick on Omnath Ramp, and it felt like Omnath Ramp was a terrible matchup. So I don't know if you were around when I played against, who was it? Gabby. I played against Gabby on stream. It felt like impossible to win. So round 1 playing against Patrick, and also a lot of people are playing Omnath Ramp. I play against Patrick, he's an Omnath Ramp, and I get crushed. I'm like, yep, that's gonna be a tough match. It's gonna be a tough tournament. So I get crushed. And round 2 I'm paired against Sam Sherman, who's on the exact same 75. And this is the match. I don't know if we're gonna watch it all, because it's not boring, but there's a couple of couple of interesting plays, especially game two. So that's where I got. That's where people think. Yeah, yeah. So it felt like I had this game like in hand most of the time. How was it game one? And honestly, I don't feel like watching them again. Just the couple, yeah, the couple of plays that I thought were interesting. I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I'll do a speed test because everything is so slow today. Oh well. No, I'm not. I'm not on my internet. I'm not on my data. Let's see. Doing a lot of things at the same time, but I don't know why. No, I'm not doing that. No, it's not my internet. No, my internet is fine. So basically, what I do, I hardcast. I hardcast Shark Typhoon next turn, and people got like, "Oh lol, he's doing it for the, he's doing it." Yeah, I know this is terrible. This is terrible. That's a little better. He's doing it for the memes. Lol lol lol. Oh, he yeah. I didn't hear the original ones. So when I went and checked like some other people's stream. I'm not gonna mention them. So I could just make a dude, but then it was PV. Oh, that's good then. Like, oh lol lol, he's doing he hardcast a Shark Typhoon. You should never hardcast a Shark Typhoon. Oh lol lol lol, that was so stupid. Okay, okay, sure, okay. I don't know why you should never do that, and understand it's most likely not the right play. It's usually not the right play. But in that case, like if I join another Nissa, if I join Narset, I have 3 Narset. I haven't joined a single one yet. Like joining a Narset is really good because I would like basically chain the growth spiral makes a dude. Like there's a lot of upside. Of course you don't draw a card, there's a lot of upside. And then on that turn he drew Nissa and Krasis. That puts me like on the back pedal. And yeah, maybe I could have caught the 3/3 shark here if I don't play my Shark Typhoon. But that doesn't change anything. I'm still not beating the 6/6 flyer. I'm not beating a 6/6 flyer, and I'm not beating the extinction event. So yeah. Like the thing is, I could have evented for nothing. But now at this point I'm just dead. Well, it was pretty bad because it's only game two and I'm on like 8 minutes left. So this is something like when you play at night, like that was not at night, that was like 7. But I'm not a fast player, as you know, and like the when you play decks that you don't have much experience with, especially at Sultai and Adventure, it's hard to not mess up. Not mess. I don't think I messed that one up. I don't think I messed many of my camera matches, which is pretty fortunate this time. I messed up some matches off camera, but this one, I think that one was fine. And I don't know, like that event completely killed me. Thank you, Major Mega Force. Oh, I know it's not. No, the thing is a guilty pleasure when you have it like 4 or 5 times on the same week. Yeah, that's true. All right, so that's the game. And then game two, my hand is just perfect. Oh, that's game three. Sorry, game three, my hand is just Like then I get the Ether Gust. I don't think there's a choice here. Ether Gust, then I go for Euro into next turn is also I think he kind of messed up the next turn as well. Like knowing my hand, if he plays the Gargaroth, I think I'm in bad shape because I have no answer for the Gargaroth. So a land here would have been great because I would have been able to play the Narset. That could like here if he plays Gargaroth, I'm actually in a pretty bad like I'm not in bad shape to have to look for an Ether Gust and then kill the Ether Gust. Him playing the Narset is actually pretty good for me. Il n'y a pas eu de limité, non. Salut Milton. I don't know, what do I draw? Are you treating lands with Nissa? That's so good for me. I don't know, yeah. What if of the sin of Nat now? I don't know, I don't like to make these kind of predictions. So here, there's something really fun here. Someone actually picked it up on, I think it was on Andre's stream. Like, why I did the sequence I did here. So basically, so I play Island, I attack, and so let's see if you catch my sequencing here. So I attack. So what's the actual play here? Wait. So I attack face. That's normal. Play my island. So what should you do here? Yeah. So what you should do, and I'm completely aware of it, is Ether Gust with black mana open. However, with this game completely won already, and not having the like, I'm not losing if I play Thoughtseize into Ether Gust. I don't think I'm losing. It's like a 0.0001%. It actually matters. The one thing I was afraid of was the auto tapper. I didn't want to take the risk of the auto tapper eating my black mana. Like you'll see how long it takes me to actually cast the spell. So I'm like, should I play my Thoughtseize? But if I play my, this is better. Like I realized I wanted to do my to play Ether Gust first. I was like, oh no, it's gonna eat my black mana for sure. My blue mana for sure. I don't know. I like yeah, whatever. I'm not doing this. I'm not taking the risk. Screw that. I'm winning this game. I don't want this to go any other way. So I play Ether Gust into Thoughtseize into Ether Gust. Not that it mattered too much because I think like Nissa would just lose anyway. What's the upside sequencing into Gust? I just yeah, like what's the upside sequencing stuff into Gust? That's exactly what I told you. I didn't want the auto tapper to eat my black mana when I cast Ether Gust. So the thing is, I would have had to play my swamp, my island, tap both lands, stay on full control, and when I pay for Ether Gust, use the green mana, not the black mana, and then use Thoughtseize. However, with 4 minutes left on the clock, I did not want to take that risk, especially if it didn't matter so much. I was like, I'm not taking any of this. I'm just playing it the safe way. I'm just Thoughtseizing first, Augusting first. Like the only thing is that they don't have. You have more information that they have. Like if you play Gust, they choose either they put them on top or not without knowing you have a Thoughtseize in hand. But well, you have one black floating, so they can only imagine it. Yeah, they can only believe you have a Thoughtseize in hand. But they're not sure, then you have the information of whether the Nissa is on top or bottom. Like for example, well, that's it. It's very marginal, and it's a lot more marginal than if you actually miss my play. No, it didn't matter at all in that case. No, but if I mess up, if I use the wrong mana, that would have been a disaster. That would have been disaster. I didn't want to take that risk. I did train with full control. Doesn't matter. Sometimes you don't want to take the risk. Could have been big. Not really. I mean, I kind of know what they're gonna do, right? Oh yeah. Well, they just get another draw. But yeah, of course. All right. So that was the game. I don't think that was too bad. There were a few things that could have been done better, but that was not too bad. Then I got to play against Riku Kumagai. Riku Kumagai was on Jun. Thank you, Yprer. Riku was on Jun, and I really want to play against Jun because Sultai does not lose to Jun, especially with the pigs and with the 4 pigs in the sideboard. That was not the right pick for this tournament. I don't know how Seth made it to the top 8. Y a pas moyen de cliquer sur le mana en pool que tu veux utiliser. Yeah, you can do it. I'm not saying you can't, Spicy Dodo. You can definitely not use the black mana, just use the blue mana. I just didn't want to misclick it. I don't want to misclick myself out of this play because that's you can definitely do it. Yeah, of course. So Riku played John, and game 1 I played Yasharn, and he was like, scoop. And game 2 I played Yasharn, and he was like, oh, kill it. Play another Yasharn, scoop. This was yeah, an easy matchup. Then I played against Montserrat Ayensa on Ragdos midrange, and again that's the matchup I wanted. Yeah, we'll get to the IDs at the end. We'll get we'll get there. We'll get there. Against Montserrat, she was Ragdos midrange. I was playing Omnas Adventure. That was fairly easy. Like I played against Gabby for a week with Omnast against Ragdos, and I knew the match. That was the one matchup I was confident I would win. And yeah, she didn't have Rankle, and Rankle is the only card that you have to play around, and she didn't even have him. So that was pretty easy. Then I played again for the first time playing against Alan. So Alan was on Omnas Adventures, same deck as Austin and Aaron. The match was really tough, and I think like in game 3, Alan made a small mistake, and that completely like he paid the real hard price. It's not. I think we were featured. What's up, Mastex? I think he was featured, but it was never on camera. So the thing is, I was featured like 10 games, 10 matches, and none of them were on cameras because they were mostly Omnas mirrors, and they don't want to show mirrors. So I didn't play 100%, and he made a small mistake in game 3, and that he paid like the hard price for it. Then I play against Austin. I think I kept 2 very mediocre hands. Oh, let's see. Oh, yes. Wait. That was a cool spot here. A cool spot against Alan. That was cool. Let me find the for people who are not on the Discord who missed that play. I'm gonna tell you what happened. You tell me the play. Okay, against Alan. All right. So again, it's game 3. All right. So he has. Let's see if I can do. I'll write it down for you here. Negate, blah blah blah, negates. Okay. So on his side, that's on his side. That's on my side. Okay, turn to life. Move it down. Is it fine like this? So he has 5 mana untapped, a Clover, an Innkeeper, a 1/4, and a Bone Crusher. Cards in hand and 2 life. I have a Bone Crusher, a 10/10, like a Beanstalk, and a Number Cleave in play. He's on 2 life. What do you have to do? What do you do? Yeah. No, it's in play. That's in play. No, I don't have a Bone Crusher in hand. So the Ember Cleave is currently attached to the 10/10, so it's 11/11 trample. Sorry, the Ember Cleave is attached to the 10/10 at this point, but the Cleave is on the battlefield. Yeah, sorry. Cleave is equipped on the 10/10. They're both giants. Yep. Yeah, you equip Ember Cleave on Bone Crusher, attack with both, and there's no way he survives this. I think because he has to block the 10/10 with maybe the Innkeeper, and then he can double block the Bone Crusher with the 1/3 and the 4/3, and that's 10 damage. No, he goes down to 3. And if he has Borrower, he can't target the Bone Crusher, so he can only target the Ember Cleave and the 10/10. And if he does, then yeah, but then you can't play it again. Then add mana to equip the Bone Crusher again on the attack step, which is extremely relevant. And that's like and if he blocks again, so 1/4, 4/3, and 1/1. If everything blocks the Bone Crusher, it's still 2 damage. All right. So that was a pretty cool play. I'm very happy about that play. Very happy I found that line. I was all like, yay. So then I play against Austin. I kept 2 very mediocre hands, and I just lost pretty quickly. That was kind of unfortunate. Round 7 I play against Gab. So we trade both games, and game 3 he just runs over me. Oh, streamers. Okay, let's do Stream Raiders. Oh no, it's not. Oh, it's no, it's up. It's not ready. It's 5 minutes left to place your stuff. How hard is this one? We don't know. Haunted House. Are we? Can we start early this one? You think? You guys think? I mean, we had a lot of people. Again. All right, let's go. Should be easy. Let's go. Oh yeah. That was indeed very easy. So we go up, right? Yeah, we go up. One more. What's up, Mini Moon? Very hard with ninjas. Red ninjas. Oh, where should I go? What the red ninjas have swords? So yeah, I made a mistake against Gabby in game 2. The game I won, I kind of messed it up. Uh, so what is this game? It's Stream Raiders. Just join Stream Raiders. Just follow the link and look it up. It takes about 10 seconds to figure it out. Just join the battle. So I didn't know exactly how Lucky Clover worked. That sounds like wow, Raph. Like Lucky Clover's been around for like a year and a half now. What a year now. Wow, how do you not know that? Well, because I never actually had the chance to play that to make that exact play. So what happens when you have two clovers out and let's say you have two 4/4s and your opponent has one 4/4. You have two clovers out and you have a giant killer. You really want to kill their 4/4. What do you do? You have two clovers out. That part is pretty important. Well, that's what I thought, and it would all be wrong. Oh, you don't care about the creature. You don't care about losing the giant. If you can't save it, it's good, but you don't have to. Yeah. It's no, it's not. It's not the. I'm not. We don't have a stomp. We have a giant killer. Yeah. Dionoforo is right. So, you can't. You can't keep the actual giant killer. Yeah. No, with Bauer is very different. Like with Borrower is different because you can't target your own guys. With giant killers you can, and that was the problem. You can't not in that scenario you can't unless you kill your whole team. So so what happened was with giant killer, you have to kill something with giant killer. You can't decline to. You can't not kill anything with giant killer. You have to kill something. It's not you may destroy target creature. Destroy target creature with 4 power. Oh, you may choose new copy. No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But there's no like you can't. Okay, I'll tell you why it doesn't work. I'll tell you why it doesn't work. So what happens is, you have to kill one of your guys. Like you don't have a choice. Exactly. So what happens is, you what my first idea was I target Omnath, like he had an Omnath had Omnath and Kenrith. And for a second, I was like, oh crap, I completely give this game away because I'm going to kill all my dudes. What's going on? So basically, you target your opponent's Omnath. Then both clovers go on the stack. All right. The first clover, the clover on top of the stack, will say you may choose new copies, and you're like, well, no, I want to kill the same dude. So you kill Omnath, goes on top. The copy goes on top. It resolves before the first one is even there. So it resolves. Your opponent's Omnath is gone. It's dead. And then you have a second copy. You have the first copy that went on the stack, and then you have to choose new. You have to choose new targets. And there's no open Omnath, so the only targets you have left are your own dudes. So I had to kill my own Omnath. Like I had lethal on board. I was like, yeah, I'll just attack for the win. Like, I have to kill my own Omnath now. So I had to kill my Omnath, and then I only had my. And then the first one resolves on no target, so it dies. So there's no giant. So there's no giant killer. So I had to kill my own dude, and I learned that like during the tournament. There was no way I figured that out before. Like it never happened to me. It's like the Yorion thing. If it doesn't happen to you, if no one tells you, like you're not figuring this out on the spot. There's no way. Because you used to play with Brazen Borrower or Giant or a Stomp, and you stomp your opponent with the extra damage. You never do it like on the creature that's gonna die. You just and you do this on your opponent. And same thing. And with Borrower, you know it's gonna like, you know if your opponent doesn't have enough targets, you just like bounce stuff and that's it. You know, and you're not gonna bounce your own stuff. But and some of you don't even pay attention to what it bounces. You're like, oh yeah, well there was not enough targets. So now it's gone. Yeah, whatever. So yeah, it only happens with two. Yes, yeah, what that I did not. Oh yeah, yeah. I did not actually experience that. So I learned it on the spot, and that was pretty awkward. I was like, oops. But I won that game anyway, and I lost game 3. So that was a fun experience against Emma. Oh yeah, man, that round was not fun. It's on day 2, right? And yeah, so the second day they show me the one match they show me, because I'm not playing in I'm not playing a mirror, and I play against Emma, and they're playing Gruul, and I mulligan twice, and I don't draw a single spell. Oh yeah, that's also what, 6-1. Yeah, that's the right time, I think. Oh, this is Couscous. Talk about Couscous here. We'll talk about Couscous. I don't even know. I haven't heard that one.
Peanut butter pretzels, like peanut butter filled pretzels, and then peanut M&Ms.
What I like to eat the most is couscous. My favorite guilty pleasure.
It's couscous. I like couscous the most. I don't remember what I say. I like couscous the most.
100% movie favorite popcorn.
I guess I would have to say pizza, but I mean,
My guilty pleasure for this ice cream here in my city, Malaga, Spain. You have so many ice cream shops.
Not just the popcorn, but obviously the fake buttery substance. That's key.
My guilty pleasure food is unsurprisingly burritos. I love breakfast burritos or dinner burritos. Also, lunch burritos are good too. So yeah, it's got to be burritos.
Did Luis just open up a burrito? What is going on?
Raspberry muffins. I could eat one, multiples actually, every day, forever, and I would regret it, but I would keep enjoying it.
I'm the guy at the movie theaters that's asking the poor attendant at a concession stand to like put a layer of popcorn and a layer of butter and then a layer of popcorn and a layer of butter.
So in summer when it's warm, hot, Ice cream anytime I'm in.
I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure. I just really like pizza. I kind of feel bad because, you know, when I get one, I just eat the whole thing. So I guess you could call it a guilty pleasure, you know?
Absolutely Indian food.
Every 25th of September, we either meet at the American restaurant, or like this year, a couple days ago, we ordered couscous and we had couscous at home.
I'm gonna go with nougat bits, which is a cereal that I'm not
The
sure.
wife is back. Hello, the wife.
Go pee, go pee. I'm going on. All together.
Alright, I'm gonna close this door. Bye. Okay, well, anyway, let's move on to
or maybe not,
the actual
not
game.
so secretly, one of the best cards in
The grand finals, yeah.
Deal
Was it
with
6-2? Was it my game? No, it was.
Passage going to fetch a mountain
Is that
and burn this
4-3?
Omnath away. So Virchet
No,
really
that's the wrong time. It's the wrong.
in Clover.
4-3.
to try to get
The wrong
time by
format.
just
too close to the sun and get decked here or something.
So Austin, you know, he's been playing the game. Primal.
What's up?
Seth Manfield brought. He did, still believing that rampant historic.
Somebody locked for
Actually, no.
Lucky Clover.
Hi.
Got it. That is.
What's up?
And the full 4
Yes.
mana being tapped.
What's up?
Yeah.
Very,
That's
very
I don't know.
quickly
That's
with those
someone
two
on the
gargoyles
stream.
once they're online.
Someone on the
thing
video
that
we're
Austin
watching.
Burskovic can do on turn 3
What's up?
is probably.
I'm good. How are you?
I think you're gonna.
Of luck in your future.
Man, isn't it on?
And also
Oh, here we
kill
go.
the Beanstalk Giant.
Finally, Emma's finally able to connect, knock Raft Levy down to 17 after a lot of.
Oh yeah, that game is so
A3 could
annoying.
be 2 extra, adding white mana.
Did they show the whole match?
And I guess kind of hope to draw out of it. I mean, Emma does have valid plays and has mana, so but it's not the most.
They only show game 2. Let's see. No, they show the whole match. Oh man, they showed the whole match where I get crushed. I get crushed like repeatedly. That's a nice 6. That's a better 5. So you don't know when you're live or not? No, like you never like. I was like there are 4 feature matches every round, and you either feature match A and they make you switch on your cam, or you feature match like 2, 3, or 4 and you don't have to switch on your cam, and you're not sure you're online. You would be broadcasted. Broadcast, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, my hand is pretty good here, but there's not much. Like I can't. Like there's no like I don't have the 3 untapped mana to go Lucky Clover into Beanstalk. Yeah, I could have done that, but that was The thing is with Lucky, if I play Lucky Clover first, like I'm not under a ton of pressure. Oh, sorry. Oh, man. Ah. Yeah, maybe playing Clover first was better. Uh. Raph is not playing great so far. Hopefully he gets some good advice from the corner. What? Oh man. What's up guys? Sorry. No, it's just that it triggers the sneezing. The snoozles. Ah. So why did not I play the Clover first? Sorry about that. Yeah, I understand about the drumming part. I think I wanted to make sure I had like the Force Lantern 4 because oh man. I think like not actually like sneezing is not a symptom of COVID, so don't worry about that. So yeah, if I draw, for example, Omnath, I want to make sure I'm able to cast it on turn 4, as like my hand is not. My hand is not like it doesn't. My hand doesn't do anything. I don't have to. Like I don't have some value later. Like if I draw Omnath, I want to be able to play it. And the extra land is not gonna do that much. And also I have a giant killer. So if I play Clover first and they only play one dude, I'm gonna lose my giant killer. So that's like sure there's a sorry about that. So there's an argument for playing there's an argument in playing the Clover first. But I think playing the tap land is can remove lands. Oh yeah, that's not. I'm not missing that. That's really not an argument. That's not an argument. Removing lands from your deck and thinning your deck is not something you have to take into account in this. Because it's so marginal. Well, it's so marginal. It's a fraction of a percent. So it's really not like that's not what you should take into account here. So basically, after I drew, yeah, thinning is one. Yeah, small. That's true. So I wanted to be able to play the giant turn 3. Not getting 2 lands, not actually that bad. Yeah, and then I want to be able to to have mana for like imagine I draw Omnath or Escape Escape the Wilds. Escape into the Wilds or whatever the card name is. I'm not able to play it if I play Clover first and I don't draw land. And that kind of sucks. So I'd rather be live for Escape or Omnath instead of just like hoping I draw an untap land and go for the win, especially when there's only a 2/2. Also, you have to keep in mind that they're playing Gem Razor, and I don't want to run into like second mana, Lucky Clover, go, Gem Razor, GG. That was my my biggest fear as well. So that's why I did not play Clover in turn 2. There are a lot of reasons to play Clover in turn 2. Is it bad? Is it wrong? Maybe. Am I fine with that play? Sure. Definitely fine. There are a lot of things. I mean, I drew literally only lands this whole game. And yeah, they didn't play a land to kill me with Clover, and that was pretty bad. But I lost it. There was no way I got back from this point on. So yeah, I drew literally only lands this whole game. So now my hand is kind of bad as well. Against this deck, it might be wrong, but keeping a cycling land when you have no spell might be good too. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I mean, everybody makes mistakes, so. So here, yeah, here that's a really awkward spot. I hated that play. I really hated I had to make that play, but it felt like I had to. This hand is horrible. This hand is like, it's borderline unplayable. Basically, it's so close to a mulligan, but I kind of had to keep it. So what happens is I'm live for Omnath and for some of the cards, but like these cards don't do anything. And the first creature they play is a 1/1, and I can't really play around it. Like I basically have to kill it because it's a very good target for a Gem Raiser, and I can't really bounce it with a Borrower. Borrower would buy me time, but not against the Serpent. So I have 2 mana now. I might as well just bounce it, just kill it, which is really bad. Also, I had the 1/1, so. Well, we're not complaining about it, just like. So I drew a land. Which is annoying. I drew another land. So basically, so far in that match, I drew 1 spell. Have I drawn 1 spell? Have I drawn 1 spell in the first game? No, I did not. I didn't draw a spell. So this we go on. I drew a beanstalk, and then I drew another land. Then I drew another land. So I basically drew 1 spell in the whole match. Now I'm just dead. So that was very annoying. So the match I lost. At that point, 4-4. Then I play against Ben, who's on the team, who's the Ben's are probably round 4, something like that. So I play against Ben, who has the exact same 75. I beat him. Then I play. So then starts the remontada, la remontada. And then I'm paired down against Luis. Yeah, this is gonna be a ban. Yeah, they announced an announcement. They did. La remontada. La remontada. So then I'm paired down against Luis Salvato on Omnath Ramp. Remember, I did not have a good experience against Omnath Ramp, but I just crushed. And then against Alan Wu, and then against Alan, that was so good. Oh man, that game. The game was so sweet. So that was the... Was it around 10? Around 11. That game was the sweetest of all. So that was basically the... That was basically the... I think maybe they're gonna cut like Clover and Genesis Ultimatum. That would be that would make sense. Then you can still play Omnath. So now like Gabby's playing for top, like kind of for top 8 against John. And I'm like, oh come on, I'm playing against Omnath. How fair is that? Alright, so that's the... That's the game. This game is what you want to do. So how do you beat Omnath with this deck? That's exactly how. Yeah, I don't like the dark mode on Twitch. So here, where they're like, oh, but it's the easiest essence scatter in the world, blah blah blah. It's a very easy counter. What are you thinking? Well, I have 2 Ether Gusts, so maybe Ether Gust. I mean, there's no shame in thinking, right? And then so that's what you want to see. You want to see a hand with no action when you have 2 Ether Gusts in hand. And I'm like, yeah, well, I should be fine now. There's no action in Alan's hand, so I have all the time I need. And he draws Escape. Like, oh, come on. But things turn out just fine for hero here. Hey, why don't you play easiest essence scatter ever? Why is it taking so long? Oh, it's so bad. Escape, so it's just another Ether Gust. And I'm soon gonna be able to get my my Euro back. And Nissa, and I'm like, ooh, Nissa, ooh, hello. And I'm like, come on, breeding pool. Oh, come on, just untap land. Oh, not breeding pool, just untap land. So now the chat is, so now now that's the funny part. The funny part is well, I'm figuring it out. I have 6 cards in my graveyard. It's all good. So I'll play Nissa, get Euro back. All is good in Hollywood. And now Twitch chat is like, but why didn't he attack? You're like, oh come on, Twitch chats, come on. It's the easiest essence scatter, but I missed 3 damage. Really? What's up, Awik Sauce? Oh yeah, that was pretty brutal, yeah. He was also paired down. So, but why did you miss the 3 damage, ref? Why don't you attack? That was so bad. Now he should be on 17. You guys know why I didn't attack, right? I hope you know. Please tell me you know why I didn't attack. Yeah. The answer after the battle. Oh wait, oh well, wait. Let's see. Let's go. Preparing for battle. I think their server is a little bit overloaded today. Yes, exactly. I couldn't cast Euro if I attacked. Twitch is like, oh, why don't you attack with the land? Oh, I'll show you the Twitch chat. Okay, well. We're preparing for battle, okay? I'll show you the Twitch chat. So I cast Euro, and also Martin kind of missed. I would actually be able to cast Euro. He's like, oh yeah, but I don't have a breeding pool, so I can't do it. But yeah, but I have this one, so it works. Let's see. Oh shit. Wait. Let me find. Oh, 3/8 August. So. Oh, then I drew a Crisis, so which is really good. I'm like, yep, you can do your stuff. Oh, could attack before. One attack with Triumph first. What do you, and the good old the good old it'd be better if Gabriel attacked first. But that vigilance. this is the best. This is the best. Gabriel is it. Oh yeah, now like, and I was so happy that he actually played both of his creatures, so he didn't have dispute up. Like the event was so brutal. Oh what? Can attack first. Yeah, and this is just how much you concentrate before I do clicking odd or even. You have no idea how much. Like this is a game defining click. You can't mess this one up. So when you like even or odd, so odd is strange, one is strange, even is even, same, pair, even. Okay, it's even. Yeah, like I have to like, even though I know odd or what odd or even like is, I have to focus to make sure I'm not clicking the wrong one. Yeah. Yeah, I did that a lot. See, now I know what even is. I did 4-1 historic. 4-1-1, I guess. Oh look, oh another genius. You could have +1 Nissa and tap the tapped land, attack with that land, then tap that land and the one to cast Euro. Yeah, okay. That didn't. Oh, here we go. Oh no, I'm dead, I'm dead! Man, this one is... Rip. Man, this one does not want to die. Yay! Epic slime. Oh, that was an Omnath. Paladin scrolls. Sweet. Yeah. 7, 6. Oh, complete my Paladin. Yes, I can unlock the monk. Sweet. I can strategize, really? So tell me how I strategize, because I have no idea. How do I strategize? Oh, I see. What do I get? I guess I want to comment these. Flying Rogue. Flying Rogue is pretty sweet, I think. Rogue. Paladin scrolls. I have a million monies. Berserker. Okay, so it's before the. Oh, this one is an easy one. I'll probably go fast. Templar? Templar. At the begin. Bottom left on the map. So when I start on the bottom left, I can strategize. Is that what you're saying? Square. Battle planning. Oh, I see. So support. It's just for me, right? So now, since I'm a Templar, I'm gonna go melee. I'm gonna go melee, right? Thanks, Angry Penguin. Not for everyone, yeah. For everyone. Then we'll see. We'll see at the end, right? Oh, for everyone. Oh, I see. I see. 6 squares. Oh, I see. All right. I see. So, but we do it at the end, right? Right with a square. Let's say, for example, for here. So here, oh, I see. So here I want what? That's actually pretty cool. So, like now we're probably just gonna Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, I see. I see. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. All right. So only on the placement. So what should I do? Should I put the Masa stream? How do you plan? Because the problem is that why would you plan when the battle's so easy? Yeah. Yeah, when there are more people, you probably do that. I guess that we can do the range are here. If you want to put range, we put them here. Oh, I see. Oh, I see. Ah, all right. And you guys, the melee people are here. All right, support. I guess support is probably around here. Oh, I see. Armored probably in the front. All right, for now we just do this, and then for the next battle, when the battle is a little harder, we'll change it. Because this one should be easy. So that was my match against Alan. So then I'm playing against Gabby. So I'm gonna go quickly over that match because people don't seem to understand what happened, and we actually didn't get that much. Like people talk about IDs and stuff. Let's see. People talk about IDs and how bad they are, and oh yeah, but I shouldn't do like this. So before last round, I'll show you. Let's see if I can find the. Let's see. Let me find the. So Gabby was in a very tough spot actually. Like we were both in a very tough situation. But like playing against each other was not, that was not great. Oh, we can't. I can't see the pairings. Yeah, I can't see standings after round 11. So basically, I think he was 6th and I was 8th or something like this. So, or that he was 5th and I was 7th or something like this. And mathematically, if Aaron won his last match, if Aaron won his last match, one of the people with X41 would not make it. And I had the worst tiebreakers of us. And he was, with the draw, he would make it. With a draw, he would make it. With the loss, he wouldn't make it. With the win, he would make it. And it would most likely, if Aaron won, I would probably not make it with a draw. So we talked about IDing, and I can't possibly agree on an ID. It's not like I can't play to lose. So we play, and then he offers me the ID again. ID is intentional draw. He offered me the ID again because I was like, there was winning for him would not actually change that much, and then I took it because, well, losing would put me at least like out of the top 8 for sure. So I took the ID, and then I got lucky. So then I got lucky in the standings. My tiebreakers held and my tiebreakers went up. So that's what happened. The thing is, you don't have any information about what's going on anywhere else. So yeah, it was a lose-lose situation for Gabby, pretty much. Like, he didn't have much to win in this. Like, had I won, I could not have ID. I could not have offered the ID because that wouldn't have worked. But he could do it if he won. So he said, like, he got free rolled. That's what he said. But yeah, so we drew, we ID'd, and we both made it. So that was the best outcome. So he finished 7th. I finished 8th. Yeah, Gab really, like, he was a because the thing is, like, it didn't matter for him. Winning or IDing was the same thing for him. Like, I wouldn't basically not accept an ID unless I'm guaranteed to lose, pretty much. So that's how Gabriella. No, he's my sister's daughter is called Gabriella. So that's why, like, he was so far ahead in the standings on tiebreakers that he could draw. Like, winning or drawing would do nothing for him. Yeah, I mean, the system. Blame the system as much as you want. But this is how it works. This is how it's always worked. And I've been out of the top 8. Like, I've been 9th a million times because some people I did behind before me. Yeah, you can ID any time. Yeah. And you just have to talk to tournament officials. And we had no idea what's going on in the other matches. So yeah. So that was it. Then we had a celebration of Fall Guys. Yeah, I mean, like, it really doesn't. We don't care if it's a feature match or not. But it was a free roll for him unless he lost. In that case, that would have been really different. So that was actually the best outcome. That actually lost that match. That was actually losing that match. Yeah, but like like, yeah, for the show, it's not as good. But for the like, for us, like, it's such a loss of EV if we don't draw. It's a bit weird, but makes sense if you think about it. Oh yeah, that was kind of strange to watch, of course. Like, the thing is, they could also, like, if Alan and Patrick did not draw, then also that would have freed a slot in the top 8. So it's not just us who ID'd into 8th and 9th or 6th or 7th. It was during game 3. Oh yeah, you can ID anytime you want. Yeah, you can't prevent them on arena. You can't prevent them on, like, in paper. So like, not when the game was decided. It was way before lethal, like before the end of game 3. Like, you can't, like, he'll finish the match and, oh, by the way, we ID. You have to do that before. If you take it out, it's different. Oh, Geoffrey, merci beaucoup. Merci, Mr. Fuma, as well. You can't prevent them on the arena. You can't prevent them on paper. So all in all, I don't know. Like, I don't know if they're good or not if they're bad. Honestly, really not my problem. I mean, I've been on the receiving end of the ID. I've been on the I'm getting screwed by IDs. That's how it works. I mean, it's. Thank you, Sony-san. I did great. I did okay. I did fine. Yeah, that's one of the things. One of the things that like you want to see as a spectator is that your last round is the is the pinnacle of the tournament, but it shouldn't be the pinnacle of the tournament. It's just one of the rounds. Why is the last round more important than the first one? Gives as much gives as much points. So as many points. So you know it's not as good for the viewing experience. Oh, someone's calling me. Who could that be? Who's trying to sell me anything? Let's see. Oui, allô? Oui? Oui, mais ça ne m'intéresse pas du tout. Ça ne m'intéresse pas en fait, vous m'avez appelé 10 fois déjà, donc ça ne m'intéresse pas. Et je vous l'ai déjà dit. Au revoir. Oui, bonjour Bouygues Télécom. Mais casse-toi, Bouygues Télécom. Non, je ne veux pas de Bouygues Télécom. Dégage. Qu'est-ce qui ne vous intéresse pas? Mais vous ne m'intéressez pas. Mais cassez-vous, Catherine. Cassez-vous. They called me so many times in the last few days. I like who was it like a couple days ago? One dude called me. What was his name? I don't remember. Like, let's call him Jean-Pierre. Like, oui, bonjour, Jean-Pierre de Free. Je fais oui, bonjour, bonjour Jean-Pierre. Like, he was so surprised. He was so surprised I called him by his name. Play the role of Yashar in the deck. Yes, I will. Okay, I keep that. Thank you, Falcon. And thank you. Barrez-vous quand le mime. Yashar is against Jund. Against Jund, like it totally shuts down Jund sacrifice. Like they can't do anything. They can't sacrifice with Cat. The oven. They can't they can't do anything with the Ghost Rider. They can't what else can they do? It shuts down the whole deck. Like Mayhem Devil does not do anything. It's 3/3 for 3. And also like taking 2 lands is actually not that bad. So that was the priest as well, yeah. So these were the round games. Let me find the playoffs. Stop Doomfort? No, because it's not a cost. It doesn't work. It's only when it's cost. Oh, there are a few things with Yasharn that work, and that also normally an ID game isn't being played. In this case, Rev had to play to make the top 8. Gab would have won game 3. Therefore, the draw, and Rev got lucky with tiebreakers. Yeah. It blocks Neostorm, yes. It blocks Neostorm. So the thing doesn't stop. It doesn't stop lanes from being sacrificed. So a couple times I got beaten by this. So I play Yasharn. I play Nissa. Activate the land, attack. They go. I'm playing against black red sacrifice. Black red the black red deck. They go claim my land, attack my Nissa, and play village rights on my land. I'm like, what? Like, oh, you can't sacrifice lands. Like that got me so bad. And the next turn, like I think they did the same thing with the Spark Harvest. I think they play Spark Harvest to kill all my dudes. It was like, oh, no. This spark harvested my Yasharn or something. I was like, no. Yeah, in our team, Matt Ness like tested the Neoform a lot, but he just like completely like not used it. Or the brackets. So the brackets. So on Saturday evening, I celebrated on Fall Guys. You guys, some of you guys were there. We played Fall Guys with Shipier. He got a crown. Well done. GG on that. So I play against Austin round 1. Beat him 2-0. Easy game. My draws were great, and he didn't actually do that much, so that's an easy game. Then I played against Aaron. Aaron played really well, and then we had a really tough game 3, and it really came down to my sideboard. I think maybe I could have won it. I don't know. The matchup was not featured. I speak French to Nassif. Yeah, when we speak to each other, we speak French. When the team is around, we speak in English. So I lost a really close game 3. That was pretty disheartening. And that was, so we started playing at 6, and by like 7:20, I was done with my first 2 matches. And my next match happened at 10:15 in the evening. And I was between the like I was so pumped after my second match. I was like, oh yeah, let's go, I'm ready to play. And I had 3 hours between the first between the 2 matches, and that was way too long. Yeah, and I was getting kind of tired. So then I play against Patrick. So we trade the first 2 games, and that happened like something like really strange. And I gotta give it to Patrick, because Patrick is a gentleman as well. He's a really cool guy. He's a really good player, and he like just a great guy. So let me tell you what happened against Patrick in the lower bracket. So we traded both for both game 1 and 2. We're game 3. He's on the play. I have the perfect 7. I have the perfect 7. He mulligans, and then Arena crashes. Like I'm like his Arena crashes, and then the server doesn't pick it up, and I'm stuck in the match, and he's completely out of Arena. Like what? So and we go to tournament to the staff, and the staff says, well, there's nothing we can do. You gotta restart the last game. Like I should have screenshot my hand. I had the perfect 7. And I had the perfect 7, and he had mulligan. So I'm like, okay, so what happened to the mulligan? Does he start the 3rd game with the mulligan? And Steph says no, it's the brand new 3rd game. I'm like, oh, come on. And Patrick's like, no, don't worry, I'm mulligan anyway. Like he didn't have to do it. He didn't have to mulligan the 3rd game, but we went back to game 3, and he mulligan game 3 anyway. So I mean, props to him, but that's like reminds me of, yeah, exactly. Yeah, Patrick is a great guy. I mean, I don't know, like I felt really bad. I felt really bad, but I mean, like this is sport. Yeah, I felt super bad. Do you know when sometime the last time someone did not want a penalty like this? Does it remind you of anything? Yeah, that's true. I don't know if it's how you should do things. I don't know. I mean, no, something in 2012. Something a little bit similar happened that way. But not exactly the... Yep. So Finkel is playing Haynes in the top 8 of Barcelona. And I think what happened, I think Haynes like forgot to D-sideboard or something. And he got a game loss in the... No, not that one. No, that was not 2012, I think. Or was it? No, that was 2012. So Finkel played Haynes in the top 8. And Haynes, I think, forgot to decide board or something stupid, or maybe he's playing like 61 cards, and he gets a game loss. And Finkel's like, no, I don't want him to get a game loss. Like, I mean, come on, this is the top 8. He should not be penalized for something like this. And Haynes was like, what? So Finkel did not accept the game loss, and they played, and Haynes won, and he won the tournament. That was PT Barcelona 2012. So things like this happen. It's not always, and Patrick was one of the good guys here. I don't know. I kind of feel like I'm the bad guy, but well. So then came the last match, the dreaded last match. That and the ID story, man. I'm like the worst. I'm the villain. I mean, totally deserve to be the villain. Where's the... Okay, where's the... Where'd I put the game? Where'd I put the game? I don't know. Jeez. Okay, did I just do it from here? What does it matter since I have to find again? I attack with the land before casting Euro. So far, all the games you've seen, I didn't actually... Oh, geez, is that exactly... Oh, it's playing now? Oh, geez, that's exactly when that happens. So, okay, that's now. That's exactly now. So we trade... Oh. And game one, I don't... Oh, man, no, we have to watch this. Oh. I don't know if I want to do this to myself. Maybe it's too soon. Well, it's not you guys, just me. I did not want to... I did not want to play like Stormwrath. I don't think Stormwrath was very good. But like in that case, that would actually have been pretty good. Yeah, well, I will just let me find a... Do I want to play this match again? I know it doesn't kill the giant, but in most of the matches, like I actually want to kill the giants, the opponent's giants. It was super painful, man. It was extremely painful. Coming up. Not yet. It's probably gonna be at 4 something. So this game, how painful was this game? Like this game was so painful. Like this game with an end tap. Oh yeah. So what do you do here? I have to play my like that's the turn. This game was super complicated. Yeah. The Raz Giants. No, the problem with the Raz Giants is that you can't wish for it. And that's actually pretty bad. I did not build a deck, just so you know. So here, what do you do? I'm on the draw. And my hand is... Well, my hand is pretty good. I'm just missing the third land. I'm playing the island first because I have to Yeah, but like for some of the stuff is a little different. So I don't draw my land, which is really annoying. And what do? You played I have more green sources than red sources. I have a bone crusher in hand. And 2 lucky clovers. I mean, if I draw a land, my hand is great. Can I make the video bigger? Yes, I can. Let me hide my face because it's. So even with 2, so I'm still fine. I mean, his hand is not actually that good. I don't draw the land. That's a problem. So now either lucky clover or kill his guys. I think I kill his guys. And I pass the turn because, well, I don't have a land. But it's not lost. It's not lost. I can get back if I draw a land. A Fabled Passage, which is 1 turn too late, unfortunately. And then I'm gonna play Clover, and even now, if I draw a land, that would have been fine. Land on the next turn would have been fine too. Well, that's annoying. Yeah, his hand is very, very average. But my hand is just not functional, so. And I'm taking a beating as well, so. And I do draw a land, which is bad because, which is, yeah, not as good as could have been. So what do you do here? You play this into Lucky Clover, get 2 lands, you have to get it started. Oh yeah, I played this. No, I don't play that. I don't play Lucky Clover. I play this guy just to have a blocker. And now he draws Omnas, and then it's kind of complicated. Artcast Fairy. The 1/4, really? Well, that was something else I could have done here. You would not have gotten the 2 lands. Are you serious? Well, let's do the battle first. Oh, there's a lot of people here. Oh, for an easy. I think that was an easy fight. We waited way too long. Orange fetch plus fairy. Let's see. Which fairy? Borrower or 1/4? I'm still alive, yay. I won the ninja rats. The ninja is gonna get slaughtered. Skeleton tank. Oh no, we're stuck in the spider web. Ah, little ninja spider. Alright, this one should not be too hard either. Okay. So let's see. Take this guy for a change. So how do I how is my strategy gonna do anything? A monk. How are we supposed to maybe we do tanks here? I don't know if that's, I guess that's the main strategy. Yeah, the maps are too easy. I guess we will do that a lot more when it gets more complicated. All right, so let's move on to this game. Yeah, I think that was actually okay. But then I need to draw a land here. Like I need to gain 4 life. And that's why at this point I play Omnath and I just hope to draw a land because like playing Escape now is not gonna help me at all. If I draw Fabled Passage, I probably get back in this game. I need Fabled Passage or a land to gain some life. And I didn't draw it, so now I'm just dead. I'm just dead on board now. I'm gonna take so much damage. I can bounce something, but it's just too late because there's no play I can do. I didn't have enough mana to do anything with Escape, and I was on the receiving end. Because that's not a winning play. Like if I play Lucky Clover and bounce, what do I bounce? Like there's nothing I can bounce. Like if I bounce the giant, he's gonna draw another card, he's gonna get another land. This is not winning. I'm just losing 2 turns. I'm just losing my turn. If I draw Fabled Passage, at least I have a way to win. Like here I didn't have a way to win. With Fabled Passage, if I play Fabled Passage into Escape, I can draw like a land and Bone Crusher, and then I can just come back, but here I'm just completely dead. All right, well, so that was an interesting keep as well. That's an interesting keep. I have 5 lands. I don't have volleyed my sideboard. So now I'm like, yeah, well, okay. What is not? I'm not doing anything, but I'm on the play. I'm gonna have Omnath and then other stuff, so agree on the keep. Yeah, I mean, on day 1, my keeps are not great, but this is definitely a keep. Yeah, and Nolan his part. So now just like steamroll here because my hand is so good and like there's no way I lose this game pretty much. Well, there is a way, but that's. So here I start with the Fable Passage first. That with the. If he has land, yeah, it's true. So now I'm like so far ahead. Like, and I have another Fabled Passage as well for extra mana. So there's not much he can actually do here. Why not dispute? Because I didn't have the mana for if he had an escape. Escape the Wilds. I want to be covering Escape the Wilds. I think I can deal with Omnath with the cards I'm gonna draw. So I don't really care about Omnath on that turn. I only care about Escape. If he goes Omnath into Escape. Yeah, I can counter the Omnath, but I don't care about the Omnath. I want to be able to Omnath. I'm gonna be able to kill or to bounce or whatever. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be able to do that. And oh yeah, he's just gone. Oh, I didn't even know he was gone. Oh, he's gone. This thing. I don't know it happened like this. So now I'm considering like. So what's happening here? I'm not killing my own dude. I don't want to kill my own dude. Like, oh, I hope it works that way, because otherwise I'm screwed. I didn't even know he had left. Oh, am I not dead yet? Oh, that's funny. And he goes for what? For the lantern? For the memes? All right, this is the painful one. I don't think it was possible to win the turn before. All right, this is where it's gonna be super painful. I don't even know what to say here. My hand is not great, but it's actually pretty good. His hand is also pretty good. C'est Claudiupel. No, he has no reason. He had no reason to scoop. No. Also, Raf, you should talk to Riley about. So now, like at this point, I'm so far ahead. So far ahead. I'm gonna have the first escape. I have 2 removal. Like this is the to me. I'm done here. I'm winning this game at this point. And then this is where it hurts. Like 4 lands and a giant. That's like this is horrible. This is a horrible draw for me. Like I'll lose this game at this point. I think. Then there's another this is heartbreaking, honestly. Like this, like his escapes is so good, but the problem is that I've drawn only lands since the beginning of the game as well. No, you can't cycle the lands. Like, I haven't drawn a single spell since the beginning of the game either. Maybe I drew one spell. So out of the 5 draws plus the 5 draws of the escape, I drew land after land. So... And now he's starting to steamroll me. And that's... Like, at this point I know I lost. And you can see on my facial expression that's like, yeah, this is not going to go well. So many cards and... Like, he didn't fizzle. Like, he has a lot of cards. And I don't know what... Like, he had 3 cards plus everything that he can cycle. Not cycle, but replace them by actual cards in his hand. Plus some more... No, he has not... He has not fizzled. Could be banned. I'm not... Could be banned, yeah. And then I draw another land. Just because, why not? Yeah, I have to kill the snake. Maybe I could. Nah, that was fine, I think. And then we played again and we put like we attack for 7. And for 8, yeah. Yeah. During the giant killer was really bad for me. At this point I'm like, well, it could happen, but look at my hand. I have no action. The one unknown card being the giant killer. Like, oh, come on. But then, like, he drew so many cards, so that's like... I don't know, I went 5 and 5 with adventure, so I don't know if it's good or not. Like, he drew 6 cards this turn. How am I... Like, I'm not... In my mind, I'm like so far out, and I still draw lands. And finally I draw Unknown Math. And I draw this one. So his draws were bad. I mean, he's still way ahead. I mean, I can't attack here. So what's my plan here? What do I do? So now I have to go find a I have to go find an escape. Because I think that's the only I mean, if I attack, I just... Yeah. Like, there's no reason to attack here. I mean, he double blocks. I kill either a fairy or giant killer that doesn't do anything. I'd probably just kill a fairy, but he has like 13 fairies already. But yeah, I'd rather have like a body to carry an Embercleave just in case, if that ever happens. I think it's the next step, which is... He draws a lot of lands too, but he's still far ahead with like... The problem is that he has too many cards in hand, and the fairies are gonna hurt. I mean, he still has a million. Like, he has more lands than I do, and he has the fairy advantage. He was looking pretty bad already. Not yet. I'll get to it upside down ride. Like, drawing that Bone Crusher. Okay, so now so this is well, I have a lot of active spell in my deck now, but he's drawn a lot more cards than I did. So now I drew a bunch of stuff. But what do I do here? I think I might have messed it up here. And this is here. Like, remember, I have very little time in the bank. No, honestly, the cleave is fine. He was fine. I don't know what he has in hand. And he has 7 cards, so at this point, I think that's where I messed up, I think. Like, I can't giant the two innkeepers instead of going for Wrath. And I think that's why I messed up. That's why I really regret here. Like, there were so many cards taken into account. I think that was the real bad part. I think I lost this game on this. Yeah, I should have done that. What's up, Nyalar? Thank you. Yeah, the thing, yeah, I don't know if I'm ahead if I do this. That's the thing. So what I felt was I need to get rid of these fairies, at least some of them, because if he goes like bring back, he has 7 cards. If they're all lands, if he like if he manages to bring back the two, so that's my reasoning at this point. If he manages to bring back 2 fairies in hand, that's gonna be real hard for me. You can pick 1 up, not all of them. And it feels like with what I have like in my exile zone, I can just come back next turn. And that was my plan. I also have like 2 Bun Crushers, so like I can, the thing is with the Wrath, I don't even know if it's that bad, honestly. Now like it's not like I'm trying to reassure myself or say like, look, that wasn't actually that bad. But like I have Bone Crusher and double Borrower and double Fairies next turn. I mean, it's not that, and Omnath is coming back, so I have everything back next turn. And remember, like it's tough. Like at this point, like the thing is, if I kill the innkeepers, I don't think it's a winning play because I don't have Fling. Remember, I don't have Fling. I need to get through with damage, and have another. I don't know. So maybe the second one. So the mistake was probably taking the Ugin instead. So taking the Ugin, I force him to look for a negate. So that takes away so many of his outs. So he needs to keep 2 mana on tap for his negate. He needs to fairy for a negate, so that keeps 6 mana off his lands. And then I have everything else plus the Clover. So at this point, I feel like I'm actually fine. I don't know if Ugin was the right thing. Maybe negate was better, but I'm tapped out this turn, so yeah, I know, but I'm drawing a card too. So nah, you don't melt people. You don't get to melt people. Not an. And I drew a Kinrith, so I'm like, okay, that's an idea. That's a possibility. And he has 7 cards now, so I feel fine. The escape was it good? Oh yeah, the Shadow Skull was great. I mean, I feel like I'm dead anyway. I feel like it's very unlikely I win from this point. It's too tense. I know. I don't want to make it too slow. I want to make it fast. Yeah, drawing Clover was actually really good for him. So now he destroys my Clover, and so my plan here, yeah, I can't here. I don't know. Like, there's so many things I can do here. I didn't actually. I was more focused on the negate. No, that wasn't luck. There was no. I'm not saying he got lucky or anything. There's just the timing was so unfortunate for me. Yeah, I was trying like to work around the negate, and I didn't actually like around negate, and also I didn't know. I kind of wanted to draw a more like if I draw another spell that he has to counter, like another escape. That's also really good. So I want to see either Fable Passage or an escape, and that's why I played the Omnath first. Maybe I should have played the Kenrith first, but I don't think it would have mattered. The thing about Bouncing Clover, not really. But maybe I should have. Thank you, Yoda. Oh, my mindset was completely on killing him. My setup was like, okay, I'm playing Omnath, I'm playing Kenrith, I attack for 9, he's on 2. Now I have both Ugin and Bone Crusher to win. That's what I have in mind. At this point, that's what I think. No, I'm not losing to these cards. I'm not losing to these cards. There needs to be like if there's a borrower, I think it's okay. I'm gonna lose these cards. That's actually okay. I'm only losing these two. But I mean, I'm gonna have to go for the win, right? He has like 7 cards in hand. Yeah, I should have played Kenny first. But also, like, if I draw Escape, like playing Escape now is so much better, and I can't play it. If I draw Escape or Fable Passage, it's so much better to play Omnath first. What's up, John? So yeah, honestly I didn't even think of Bone Crusher. Like I was more focused on the negate than the Bone Crusher. So if I'd play my Omnath first, my Kenny first, that would have been better. But then if I do that and he has Borrower, then I kind of lose everything, even if I draw my good card, right? I guess, yeah. So that was the thing. Like, I could play around. I can't play around Borrower, Bone Crusher, and Negate, and Dispute. I'm not actually screwed if he has Borrower and I draw Fable Passage or Escape. I'm not screwed anyways. Because then I can play my other stuff. Like he only bounces my Omnath and not the rest. But as soon as I go for the Kenrith play, I like Borrower, I'm screwed. Like it's a lot worse if I play Kenny first, but at least I give myself a chance to draw either Fabled Passage or Escape. And I'm like, well, there's a chance. Yeah, and this is really sad here because now I'm just dead now. And then when he's on 4 life, he draws Omnath. And now I'm just like, yeah, I'm never gonna deal the last 8 damage. And now I lost. At this point I lose and there's no way I don't think I can win. Like with him drawing Omnath this turn, I don't think I can win this game. So now that I watch it again, I'm like, maybe I messed up, maybe it was wrong, maybe I fetched the wrong guys, maybe I wrong like, but with him going back up in life, I don't win this game. So I feel a little better right now. I went over pretty much all the scenarios. I couldn't win last turn, and I'm not winning this turn either. So just putting So then the problem, yeah, then the problem comes to other stuff. Kenny plus scanner Omnath. What did you say? Kenny plus scanner on Omnath. So if I don't fetch my yeah, I don't know how that works. Oh, okay. Yeah, I couldn't do 11, yeah. Yeah, and at this point I know I'm dead. I realize I'm dead. Yeah, this is painful because I know I can't come back from this. I know he has the win in hand. Would you consider counter first? I mean, and I was far behind at that point. Like he'd even had like there might be a way out, but not with 6 minutes on the clock. So yeah, overall, I don't know. I don't know if I could have won that game. I know you guys figure it out. I couldn't figure it out in. I couldn't figure it out in 2 minutes. So I don't think like now that I watch it again. Now that I watch it again, I have no regrets. I don't think it could have won. I don't know. I regret not hitting on my escape. That's not in my control. So I actually feel much better right now. Now that I watched it, I feel much better. Well, we had a good run. Yeah, like the thing, yeah, the sideboard is very important, and we can go over the sideboard decisions. This is not. Oh, Crookies, he would have won for sure. Like, I did not build that deck. The only thing I did different than the others was play Kenrith over one Borrower, and I'm very happy about it. I think Kenrith is a very good card. Borrow is not that great, but yeah. So I guess I played fine game. I think I played fine on camera. Everything I did on camera was actually okay. Yeah, Fling and Future. Almost said Future is really good. I agree. I agree. Well, hopefully we never have to play this format again. We'll see how that works. Embercleave over Fling. Fling is great. Embercleave was also pretty good for me. Won me a couple matches. I never went for the land. I never looked for the. I actually went for the land once. I think Banishing Light was a poor card. I didn't like Banishing Light at all. I think Banishing Light, we could have taken a Banishing Light, Rebuke. Arachneer was probably not. I think that was kind of. Oh, I get taxed, yeah. So the thing is, since I'll tell you all about the taxes now, my tax plans. Well, not the FS. What's the FS? Well, you kind of won't have as many fatal passages in play in your deck. Yeah, only versus says, yeah. I don't think it's even that good against us. Nah, I guess it's okay, but like getting control magic is pretty sad. Spore Slime is like, no, leave me alone, leave me alone. No, thank you. All the barbarian scrolls. I like the barbarian. Can I do anything with this? No. So I'm here. It's the wife! It's the wife! No, you're good. Is she gone? Okay. Hi. Is the wife proud? You can ask her. Comes the wife. Comes the wife. Come. Comes the wife. Come on, the wife. It's a tummy. It's a big tummy. I mean, too many people. This is, you know who Inside MTG is?
Who's inside him?
It's John.
Oh, hi, John.
We can't see your face. We can't see your tummy. It's the wife.
Magic.
Oh, magic is a stream raid is. She's stealing my coke.
Mine's you.
Thank you.
Very proud of
That's the only thing that matters. Money doesn't matter as long as she's proud. But money kind of matters. But money is nice. How do I scroll on this on the side? How do I scroll? Ah, I'm gonna be a mage. The yellow bar? I can see the yellow bar. Well, I'm gonna do the mage. Mage level 1. Bit off topic, I've been watching your drafts. And they've been super helpful. And I was able to hit limited mythic. Thanks to my advice. That's the point. Well, good job, Kazul. Kazul93. Happy I could help. Emma, thank you. Aw. Oh, the baby. She's not actually pregnant. She just likes pizza a lot. And yeah, she's like, and now she can pop anytime now. Hopefully it's not during the league plays in 2 or 3 weeks. That would suck. But that's the only bad timing. But like little one made me skip a PT, so I guess little two can also do something like that. So yeah, overall I don't think I could have won that last match. That's very unfortunate. Came down to the sideboard decisions. I think Ugin was pretty underwhelming. Ugin was actually good against. It's good against like black red, but I don't think you actually need it. The matchup is so one-sided. The land was sorry. The end was actually meh. So I never fetch full land. I think the rebuke was okay. I'm not talking about the draft league. Like if it's during the draft league, I think I can actually, you know, bail on the draft league. I'm talking about the MPL leagues, the MPL league, which is a lot more, you know. What would you change in your sideboard? I mean, you don't need the spiders. Draft leagues are on Sunday. We're probably gonna have one on Sunday. Yeah, it's probably not necessary. The rebuke's probably not necessary. The banishing light was terrible. I hate banishing light. I think fling was necessary. Blazing volley was actually could have been really good. Some of the games. The banishing was crap. Kazul, welcome to the draft club. Thank you for your sub. You can the lantern was not good. The lantern was fine against red black, but it was probably not necessary either. The banishing light was like another artifact removal. I really like the sails they had. Like this I don't know what sailing sails. Probably not sailing sails. Kazul, if you want to league. If you want to join the draft league, now you can. If you want to play on Sunday, shredded sails, yeah, sailing sails. So the famous sailing sails, you know, the sails to sail. Yeah, draft league on Sundays. We're gonna resume the league now that we have a little more time. What is the chat saying? It's okay, no cry. Oh, shame. Veggie taunt is a veggie taunt. Okay, I'll take the veggie. Couscous, totally du couscous. Oh, shame. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Yay, veggie taunt. Are my people proud of me? I don't know. I think they are. I hope they are. If they're not, that's okay. Now, we went over the last game that I felt bad about. I don't think I could have won. There were a lot of, maybe that was not the best play, but I don't think that was the worst either. None of the plays would actually matter.
Hitting you.
Why?
Hitting you.
I guess like I don't like the guilty food pleasure because I would have said cookies. Maybe cookies would have been the best answer, but I just had couscous.
What's the question?
So the question was, what's your guilty pleasure food? And I said couscous because, you know, when
you eat couscous.
I eat a lot of couscous, so I guess cookies would have been the thing, but it would have been the right answer, but it's boring. What do you like, cookies? I had that answer already. And the worst thing that they could have.
Couscous is like you eat just.
Yeah, couscous is just couscous. Couscous is the best. This is the best food. So they debated on whether it was, oh, it's not guilty, it's just good. Ah.
The way you eat it.
Maybe not the way I eat it. Yeah. Nah, bœuf bourguignon. I don't even like bœuf bourguignon. So yeah, so that was the. Thank you for who said something? Intervention d'Eliott, meh. No, it's still in standard. Someone said good job for yesterday. I missed it. Astarion. Merci Astarion. What? It's off. It's been off for like a week, maybe. Charlie Couscous. Thank you, Shenanimous. Having a little lunch break. On couscous. I'm gonna try to get back to my normal routine. It's been pretty hectic. I mean, testing for these tournaments takes a big toll on you. Not being able to sleep properly, playing a lot, not seeing your people. Couscous goose. Wife presses? Oh wow. I don't think the thing is, well, I would probably be able to carry her on my back. I don't think she'll be able to stand there. I think it would be more painful for her than for me. Where you from, Shenanimous? Back to back? Like, I don't think she would make it. It would be painful for her. It would probably be painful. What? No, Sheepy said I should bench press you. Bench press you. I don't think you would actually make it. Oh, nice. I like the merguez in the couscous. I really like the merguez. I don't like the veal. No, not the veal, the agneau. The lamb. I don't like the lamb in couscous. I don't like lamb in general. Pas de méchoui. C'est ce que je leur ai préparé. Un méchoui. They don't eat sheep. J'ai gagné le méchoui. Qu'est-ce que j'ai dit? Je leur ai préparé un méchoui. Je sais pas. Ah, le navet. Ah, le navet. Navouche. Dans le restaurant Mexican Food. J'aurais préparé un méchoui. Yeah, with the navouche, the turnip. I can't actually eat carrots. What's and the what's the green stuff? Courgette. What's courgette again? Onion coffee. I don't like the sweet stuff in the couscous. What's courgette in English? A zucchini. A zucchini and navouche. And turnips. So, and a lot of jus. A lot of juice. A lot of broth. Du jus. It's not even jus in French. That's what the kids say. If they don't know how to say bouillon, they say jus. Put the juice. The courgette. It's courgette in UK. Do you say courgette in SA? What do you say? What do you even have that in SA? Broth is juice is jus in Dutch as well for broth. It's a couscous corner now. It's a couscous stream. Wow, that's what the kids say. When the kids say when they want the liquid. Do you want some? Tu veux du jus? Like le jus de la viande. That's like not even the jus de la de viande. Turnip is never. Yeah, never is great. Dans n'importe quelle langue, c'est dégueu les courgettes. What? C'est trop bon les courgettes. What? Les courgettes, c'est trop bon, c'est le meilleur légume. Yeah, courgette is the best legume. Not the best, it's close to the best legume. Your face is bland. But carrot is great, I love carrot, but they make me sick. I love carrot. When I realized that was the thing that made me sick, I stopped eating carrots. We don't like courgette. Broccoli is nice too. Is the cauliflower? Oh no, cauliflower is like you. Cauliflower is like a bad broccoli. It's a smelly and disgusting broccoli. Turnip is a different thing in England versus Scotland. What do you mean? What do you mean? Oh. That sounds familiar. What is this? What are you talking about? Oh, cauliflower. I hate cauliflower. I hate the smell of cauliflower. Asparagus? I'm not a big fan of asparagus either. They make you pee. They make you pee smell funny. Cauliflower should have a shower. Chou-fleur. The only, you know what the best cauliflower is, baby? The one that's on your ear. They're the best. Like, it's not even like, oh, okay, this is getting the real talk. The real talk. Like, it smells funny. It doesn't, like, you don't have to smell your pee for it to, like, smell funny. Boerenkool? What's boerenkool? Ah, raclette. No, raclette is not. The wife loves raclette. Why don't you join the stream, baby? Join. That's the kind of stuff. Kale. Okay. Yeah, you can. Well, can't hear you, but okay. What Scotland calls turnip, England calls swede. Another thing is also called turnip. I guess it's not something you can say. You can find. We'll. Yeah, Hunter is English, right? Or Scottish? No, Hunter is English, right? Avec une femme qui n'aime pas la raclette. But raclette is like, I guess it's the worst thing you can possibly eat. It's probably it's very tasty, but it's like, in terms of like healthiness, that's like the worst you could eat. Isn't it? Like, can you actually do worse than raclette? How can you do worse than raclette? Baliverne. If you deep fried, Shipia says deep fried Snickers. Poutine with raclette is probably. I mean, isn't it what it is already? Raclette has vegetables that make it healthy. That makes it healthy. Like, which one? Potatoes, yeah, potatoes are very healthy. I mean, they're fine, but like if potatoes are fine when they're not the healthy part of the food. The cornichon. Yeah, potatoes are like, they're fine when they're the fillers, not when they're like the healthy part of the thing. Oh yeah, if you put one cornichon, if you add one cornichon, that makes it like friendly. Oh, potatoes are great. I'm not saying they're not fried. They're not great. But pizza is more healthy, and it's not that, that good in terms of comparison. What's the love for corn? You put corn in your raclette. Definitely don't put corn in your couscous. Say pizza like my granddad. Oh, who said that about pizza? Oh, Desi? Pizza. That's how, I think it's how the wife says it. How do you say it, wife? Pizza. Pizza. I say pizza. I don't know. What is there a difference? We don't really have corn. The little guy loves corn. When he was small, that was the one of the first thing he would actually eat with his fingers. With corn, no matter how much you put into your food, it is everywhere. What do you mean it's everywhere? Well, if you have kids, then you know it's everywhere. Before and after food. And after food. You know what I mean. Thank you, Tishugo Onador. Fit in on the cob. I know that was like we would do corn. Oh no, the sneezes are coming back. No sneezes, leave me alone. That was what we got back on the like after evening trainings in Brazil. On the way back from training, we would get like corn on the cob with butter. That was so nice. No, that's terrible. It's good because you know after you train for the third time of the day, you kind of want some. Yeah, that's what we had. They have that on the street in Brazil. They well, at least where we were at. They had that on the street. They had a little. It's not a food truck, but like a food stand. Like the dude was like little stand on. Are you from Brazil, Tishugo? Yep, exactly. That's where we had it. We had it next to. What's the name of that? Are you from Rio? Paulista? We're the you from Sao Paulo? We were on like the street we were on were Rua Marques de Abrantes. And the metro station is it's not Flamengo. It's the other one. Might have been Flamengo. What was the Botafogo? Yeah, that was Botafogo. By Botafogo. There was a dude like selling corn on the cob there. That was actually John. That was yeah. He got us that place when we trained in Rio. So we were like basically what we did in Rio. We had that we rented an apartment. Went downstairs, walked for 200 meters, went to the gym, left the gym, get back to the apartment, go back up, eat, sleep, go down, go to the gym, go back up. Yeah, that John is a really nice dude. He found us the place. That was in 2000 what? Was it 2009? No, 10 or 11? Might have been 2011. I don't remember. I was still a gringo white belt back then. We did. Oh, of course we did. 2012. Was it? No, I don't think it was. No, it was 2011. Because 2012 was when we released the first issue of the magazine, and it took at least 1 year to get it ready. And in 2012, like it took at least a year for the magazine to be ready. And I met the Canadian people who had the magazine in the first place the year before. Man, that was. We did walk around, but the main purpose of our trip was to train. So we went there, like that was most of the thing, and we were so tired the rest of the time. We did walk around, we did go to the beach, but we were so tired. We were training like 2 or 3 times a day. We are just like, the only thing we wanted to do was go home and sleep and rest, because like physically we're not around. We're just like ghosts. Anything needs to be banned? Yeah, I think so. I think something has to be banned, yeah. Thank you, Team G Bro. Yeah. Well, turns out after I watched the games again, I don't think I could have won my last match. So, and now Raf can go back to limited, so he doesn't care about banning. Exactly. Oh man, I don't know. Did I miss limited? I guess I missed limited. I did not miss Zendikar draft. That I can tell you. Yeah. Was there in between the way you played and your jiu-jitsu style? Well, what's the similarity? What are the similarities? I mean, my jiu-jitsu style is very boring. So maybe that's the same thing. My jiu-jitsu style is like, I'm a guard player, but not open guard. I'm a closed guard, deep half guard, and half guard player. So as soon as I can lock you somewhere, and I'll let you, I keep you there, and you don't move. And if you move, you're in trouble. That's my whole game. I do know how to play other games, but that's my strongest game. And the fact that I'm like not flexible at all, is it Azorius? It's pretty much Azorius, yeah. Like the fact that I'm not flexible at all, like strengthen that because like when I get you in my, like when I get you in my guard, either it's half guard or half guard, deep half, or a close guard, like I'm so not flexible that opening the guard is so hard. Like I don't have to do anything. Some people have a hard time like closing and not opening. I don't have to do anything because that's my natural my natural stance. What do you like about BJ opposed to karate? You watch that? Have you watched the video I just linked? You have all the answers. I gave all the answers that video. What I like is that you can't give 100% even at training. I think I came before. I came before because when you came to Toulouse, we went to train, and I was a blue belt at that time. And I was in Brazil as a white belt. I went to Brazil as a white belt, and then I was a blue belt when we trained in Toulouse. Oh, John! Oh, I kicked John's ass in Toulouse. That was fun. Well, he didn't last very long, but it was fun. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kick your ass, ref. Lol, 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 lol. You tried. Battle ready in 2 minutes. So yeah, I should go back. Well, one day I'll go back to Brazil. Well, I'm not anywhere close to getting my black belts, that I can tell you. Since I don't train now. And I'm not ready to go back to training. I'm not gonna go back anytime soon. But I'm happy as Brown. Brown is fine. Too much pressure if you're black belt. Everybody wants to kick your ass. You're a triple black belt? What'd they say? Could you train this summer? No, I didn't train this summer at all. I haven't trained since March. Oh yeah, that's Jujutsu Magic would be great. Yeah, I would probably visit John. And I would probably train. No, I could not train. The gyms were closed too. The gyms only opened again couple months ago, like 2 months ago. They reopened in June, and I don't think they opened in June. Mm-mm. You can't do jujitsu with social distancing for some reason. Like a couple of weeks ago, they said no, the gyms are gonna be closed, but they're not closed now. Yeah. If you're French, let me find you. Ouais, ils viennent de rouvrir les salles, mais c'est ridicule. In France, yeah, they opened the gyms again in France. They opened them up, they closed them again, but oh, Mont ML. Who's Mont ML? It's and let me find you the article I wrote. That's the article I wrote at the beginning. I'll give you. It's been translated as well, but if you're French, you can read it. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like now today, like on tomorrow. So what they say tomorrow? Oh. Mon ML, welcome to the draft club. You became a sub. So now you can join the draft league. And yeah, like how well we talked about we talk about this like regularly, but how do you go to training jujitsu when everything is closed? When you can't go to bars, you can't go to restaurants. Come on. Like why do you go train? Just be responsible. This is gonna be a blowout. Ah! What's that scream? When they scream? When they die? Man, Carlos, you're on the roll. Ah! Yeah, no, but why? Like, how do you get it? Is it just when you die? Is it, or is it like some special feature? Man, my mage hasn't done anything. Most killed Carlos. I shouldn't place my unit in the back. Alright. Now we have to move back up, yeah, okay. Why would I not want to beat the monster? Would you rather be the 5th best jiu-jitsu player in the world, the 4th most accomplished player behind Kind, John, and PV? I mean, this is like where do you find the XGP? Where do you find the scrolling thing? There's no scroll. See? Where do I find the scroll? My browser. Yeah, I don't have a browser. Oh yeah. Oh cool. Oh yes. Oh yay. Like this. You're right. What do I want to be now? Does it matter? Paladin. I kind of like the paladin. Yeah, you just have to drag like this. The flying row. Flying row is pretty good. So yeah, that's a lot of dudes. What do we want for this? Do we want archers? Centurion. Centurion is pretty good. Put Centurion like in the front with a pack. Oh, my BJJ accomplishments are way worse than my magic accomplishments. I haven't competed in a very long time. I haven't actually competed in brown. I only competed in purple last. I don't know. I'd rather like play magic than like if you're the 5th best jiu-jitsu player in the world, that means you spend about like 10 hours a day on the mat. And your face, everything is painful pretty much. And yeah, no, I wouldn't want that. And forced player, that means I would lose a rank. Yeah, and I want like blue belt. I won the national championship at blue belt, but that was a few years ago. Now, I mean, I feel so much better now. Now knowing that I didn't actually punt too much my last games. Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back. Uh oh, yeah. First, like Clovis asked me a question. How do I do in my taxes? So I since now it's very square now. Like I have an MPL contract, so that makes me a professional Magic player. So the thing is, I created my company a couple of years ago, and every professional work I do go through the company. So where is it? It's like my articles, like the Twitch stuff, the winnings, the sponsorships. It's the company that takes it. and then I pay myself a salary, and everything else is taxed. Like everything is taxed. You don't get the like the company pays the taxes, but you do get taxed on the winnings, unfortunately. What pro Magic player would you most like to train Jiu-Jitsu so much so that they could actually tap you out regularly? Who's good? I know like I know some Magic players train. I trained with a lot of people. Did you watch the video? The video I linked like couple like 10 20 minutes ago. Let me change the in Australia. I train with Aaron in Australia. Aaron Nicastri. He used to be a Magic player. I think he owns a store. He owns a Magic store. Oh, he used to own a Magic store. I mean, I think he still owns a Magic store. Merci Moustique. I trained with him in Australia, in Sydney, when we went there for Worlds. Was it Worlds? No, for the PT Sydney. Who do I want to train? Who would tap me out? I don't know. No, all Magic. I've been able to beat all the Magic players I trained with. So fast I have yet to see one that beats me. Food with friend. Your punch was more on the games leading up to the hard games than in the hard games. What are you talking to me? I don't know. Let me know. Yeah, John is inside MTG. What? I mean, I missed something. Oh, you didn't name him? Oh, C1. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I didn't know. I don't think he would beat me, no. I think John, if John is still around, I think you'll need a lot more training. Or just a little, at least. Watch Combat Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah. Some level of side disadvantage where your Jiu-Jitsu would... Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. Of course. This is just like... In a hand-to-hand fight. Yeah, that's for sure. I could definitely get my ass kicked by someone who strikes me in the face. I don't pretend to be good at stand up. Like, no, I don't think SV is not that big. And like the problem is, if I stand and punch against someone who knows how to box, they would probably kick my ass. I mean, like there are some Magic players that actually train boxing and kickboxing and stuff like that, and that would be a tough fight for me, because they would probably be able to knock me out before I take them to the ground. Then someone like who's big with wrestling background would be a problem too, because I'd have a very hard time putting them to the ground as well, and then I would probably do some stand up at that point if they can't move fast. Like my point again, if I had to fight like someone like Cedric, I would probably just stand and try to kick the legs, like I did some karate before, so that's why I'm not like totally like karate is not the best fight, like stand up fight, whatever. That's not gonna help you too much. But against someone without any fighting background, that would probably help, like especially with the kicks and the kicks. So I would probably just stay at distance and like leg kick as much as I can until until they wear off. Running is pretty good too. Yeah, the problem with like people like Huey, like they're super big, like super tall, like not like I'm not talking about like big, like heavy, and it would be like almost impossible to take him down. So I would need to plan some, but that's again, like you would just keep your distance, hit the legs with kicks, and then like if you find like I would never be able to take him down, but this probably there's probably oh yeah, sorry, no, I lost fights against Magic players. Yeah, I remember. No, yeah, some people beat me. So I would probably go for like leg kicks and then try to go for the knees, as in like attack a knee bar from under, like jump and attack a knee bar. Something that's kind of hard to counter if you don't know how it works. Like I could get stomped, but I think if you have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, I'm not kicking the head. I would never kick the head. I would never try to kick the head in a match like this. I would just kick the legs. Like catch my leg when I kick, that's like catching the leg when you leg kick, that's kind of hard. I'm never gonna hit the face. Maybe the stomach, but never the face. I'm not gonna kick the face, especially against taller people. But yeah, I know how that works. And yeah, so I would well, pull guard against someone who's much bigger, much taller, that's tough. But maybe just like pull, like not open guard, but just go for the talking leg kicking. I mean, if you're taller than me and I kick your knee, like your inside knee or like inside leg, grabbing my leg is gonna be hard. I mean, you can try, it's possible, but it's not gonna be easy. But yeah, no, I know it's dangerous. I know that's one of the ways you get taken down. Yeah, but that's why my size works. I also do something with my hands. So yeah, I lost. Yeah, I fought in Sweden. Actually, the one who told me about BJJ is Matthias Jorstedt. So you guys probably like a PT winner from long ago. Very good friend of mine from Gothenburg. He beat me a couple times. What's up, Matcha? Thank you so much. And then I trained with Jimmy Omen, also from Gothenburg. He's really good. He's rubber. And he's trained a little more than I did, I think. I think he stopped training, but when I trained with him, he was really good. Oh yeah, well, of course. I mean, oh no, I'm not. Like, I'm trying to tell you, if I have a hard time taking someone into my game, like you have to improvise. I'm not gonna take the fight up. I'm not. Okay, bye, Shippy. See you in a little bit. I'm not gonna take the fight where I don't want it to go. But yeah, if my game is on the ground, it's not up. Definitely not up. But like someone who's very tall and very hard to take down, it's gonna be hard for me. Like, I'm very light. I'm 60 kilos. So someone who actually can grab me, like I grab my son, you grab me from the waist and like turn me upside down and do the Zangief wrestling move, when you hit the head on the ground, just kills me on the spot. So I can't do that. No, the best advice is to never fight. My ankle locks, yeah, well that works too. I mean, ankle locks when someone is standing is pretty hard. Knee picks, yeah. A knee piece against someone who's bigger is tough. What do you train, Jay bro? Do you train box? No, do you train wrestling, boxing? Yeah, I think it was almost for the best that we didn't actually get to play with Gab on day 3. I mean, I would have hated to beat him in the last day. And like this is always kind of heartbreaking. Like if I lose, it's fine, but if I win, that's like, yeah. Okay, let's see. All right, do you guys have any questions about the tournament? So what? Oh, we actually waiting for the bands now. I mean, there's only one winner. Oh, I see. Yeah, we went through this. We went over this, and turns out I don't think there's a way out. I don't think I win. Whatever I do, I don't think I win. Like his draws afterward, maybe that was not the best play, but his draws afterward just would annihilate whatever I did. So it was about the options I had in my sideboard, and I don't think there's a way out. Well, thank you so much, Matcha. So what do you do to manage nerves? Man, this is so hard. Well, I think one of the reason I don't have more top 8s is because at some point I cracked. Like every tournament, maybe I crack once or twice, and that's why I have so many top 16 and top 32s, and no, not enough top 8s. So maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. I don't know. No, it's pretty hard. Like it's has to do with a million things. Like how well you know your deck, how confident you are with your own ability to win, how much sleep you had. This is probably the most important thing. And like people will tell you blah blah blah. Oh, sleep is very overrated. No, it's the most valuable resource you have to measure your nerves. I mean, Fling is probably better than Embercleave. Embercleave won me a match or two. I don't know if Fling would have actually won me a match, but probably. I mean, if you know you have Fling in your sideboard, you set up the game differently.